What's up, everyone? I just got back from Iceland a few hours ago. I was there for a conference for 2 days, 3 days. I'm not jet lagged yet, but I'm sure I will be, because I kind of just really wasn't enough time to get totally off track here, but I imagine in a few hours I'll be pretty tired. But it's good to be back here. Iceland was amazing. It was really fun. Had a great time. I'll tell you about it later. But we're going to talk about something that I've talked about on my live shows. For those of you that did not see any of my live shows, I actually have one more coming up in November. This is a really big week, but I want to talk about this. This is this thing about Sting, his genius. This is actually related to something I wanted to ask him during the interview, but I asked him in a different way. But this is the tune that I wanted to ask him about. I'm running my sale another week here, or for the weekend, the Beato Ultimate Bundle for $99. It's $178 off all my educational things. My ear training course, I'll just say it because I don't do ads. This is my ad. 80 video lessons, hundreds of interactive training modules that'll develop your ear so you can do what I'm going to do here on Sting Song. 27-page PDF booklet that goes with it. Beato Book Interactive, it's my theory interactive video course now, which has video lessons, video lectures, and audio examples of everything in there. That was really the thing that kept people from being able to really use my book in the past, is that they couldn't read. Even with the tab, you have to read the rhythms. Now you can hear what the things sound like. And I've rewritten everything in it. So if you have an old version of it, get the new version, upgrade. And my Quick Lessons Pro guitar course, which has 5 hours of video content. If you've seen any of my YouTube shorts, you know what that's about. It has guitar tabs and things like that. So my first question to Sting when I interviewed him was, I was thinking about this song, but I asked him about surprise in music. And in particular, these upper extensions. I said the term haunting tones. Haunting tones are dissonant notes or upper extensions, okay? But this is the tune that I was thinking of. This was and like I said, if you've been to my live shows, I talked about this song in particular and about how this is perfect modal writing. So this is a song, I Burn For You. It's off his Symphonicities record. This was done off Brimstone and Treacle movie. It was a police song. It's a Sting song. And he did it on the Bring On the Night soundtrack. But it's off this scale, E Aeolian, E minor. It's in 6/4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Now that I have found you, and the coolth of your evening smile, or the shade of your parasol, and your love flows through me.
Okay, let's talk about that song. Okay, that melody there. So he sings, he's like,
now that I have found you.
Okay, now that flat 6 on the E minor chord. Then he goes to the 11th there, to the 9th, but resolves it to the 3rd, down to the root. That note there. If you take an E minor chord and you add that, oh, beautiful. Then he goes to the 9th there. Those are all those upper extensions that he's using. That flat 6, though, is the melancholy sound of minor. This is just, I think, the perfect example of a modal melody in its E Aeolian, right? Let's do it again.
La la la, I found you. And the cool of your evening smile, or the shade of your parasol, and your love flows through me.
Now, right there, you notice at the end of the phrase, he does 3 times. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Perfect phrase ending there. It's a complete sentence. He ends it. Da 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 da. That is a classic melody. There's nothing, it's a perfect melody. Absolutely perfect. And I always think, like, how does Sting, it's just how he hears it, but he knows that note is a great note. Da, 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 da. Beautiful. Oh my God. Terry just said it seems to contain a conclusion. That's a great way to put it. The last phrase is a conclusion, right? Listen to them.
La la la, I found you.
And then he does a little variation.
And the cool of your evening.
But he really holds on that. Da.
And the cool of.
He doesn't just stay on it. He really, really milks that note.
And the cool of your evening smile.
And then again.
Or the shade of your parasol.
Then it comes to a conclusion.
And your love flows through.
And it settles. Then you go into the chorus.
I drink at your pool. I burn for you. I burn for.
Sings on the 9th. And then. Okay. The chorus.
Though I drink at your pool.
What's great about this is that the chords are simple. Though I drink at your pool, I burn for you. I burn. So he's got this on the C. He's playing that. Though I drink it. Then he goes 4/3 on the D chord to the 3rd of the C chord. Then the A minor chord. He goes to that natural 6th, the Dorian sound. Oh, I mean, come on. It's very medieval, right? Oh, that whole progression. Though I drink at your pool, I burn for you. Absolutely perfect. Somebody says Gregorian, easy to explain. That's not really Gregorian. This is a modal melody, but Gregorian chant does not sound like that.
I burn for you. I burn for.
If you had said John Coltrane or Miles Davis, I would have said, yeah, there you go.
I burn for you.
Or John Dowland, yeah.
I burn for you. I burn for.
He hangs out on that 9th. And the strings even are beautiful here. Listen. Right, they do that. That's just all over E minor. Beautiful melody shapes there. And then he does that really fast arranger. Perfect. There's the scale. But I love that. Beautiful. Oh, that just kills me. Then
You and I are lovers.
he says on the da da da.
A nighttime falls around our bed.
Then
In peace we sleep entwined.
oh. Let me get my guitar up. Right. To the flat 7, to the 11, to the 5th. He's always resolving to those strong tones there, right? Yeah. And then
In peace we sleep entwined. And your love flows through.
conclusion.
When ocean soothes my head, I burn for you. I burn for you.
Oh, this is like the greatest modulation ever coming up.
Stars will fall from dark skies.
Okay, that's a mediant modulation. So we're going from E minor to C sharp minor, right? So it's modulating a minor third down. It's a downward modulation. But the way that he sings the melody gives you an uplift.
Stars will fall from dark skies.
Okay, so he's in C sharp minor. Right, so you got this. Beautiful.
Stars will fall from dark skies. You see shed rocks are turning.
And right there, da-na-na, instead of turning, he's going do-do-do. And then
Quiet fills the room.
quiet fills. He hits that flat 6 really quickly there. I mean, ancient stones are turning. I think that's what it is. Ancient rocks are turning. Is that quiet fills the room? And then
Quiet fills the room.
oh, kills me.
And your love flows through me. Though I lie here so still, I burn for you. I burn for you.
That is absolutely a perfect melody. Listen to the way that the strings lead into the modulation.
Stars will fall from
Wow.
dark skies. You see shed rocks are turning.
I think he says ancient rocks are turning. I don't know what the lyrics are right there. These lyrics are phenomenal in this song. I mean, if we just let me just look up the lyrics here. My God, they're so good. It's ridiculous. Let's see here. burn for you. Here we go. Lyrics. It's now that I've found you in the couth of your evening smile, for the shade of your parasol. Who uses parasol? And your love flows through me. Though I drink at your pool, I burn for you, I burn for. And the second verse, you and I are lovers. When nighttime folds around our bed, in peace we sleep entwined, and your love flows through me. Though an ocean soothes my head, I burn for you, I burn. Okay. Stars will fall from dark skies. As ancient rocks are turning, quiet fills the room and your love flows through me. Though I lie here so still, I burn for you. I mean, these are absolutely phenomenal lyrics. So they're not simple. They are absolutely genius. Absolutely genius lyrics. I mean, and so I hope that it's not my only time to interview Sting. I hope I get to interview Sting again. But I didn't know how to ask the question about this. Okay, so my question was, can you talk about, or you like to use what I call haunting tones or surprise, and can you talk about surprise in music? And he says, I love the word that you use the word surprise. Surprise is the essence of great music. If something, if I'm not surprised within the first 8 bars, I've stopped listening. And really, it's this song, right? He hits it right off the bat with that melody. Da da. The second note of the thing is that dissonant flat six. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. And that is just a textbook perfect melody. If somebody said, Rick, how do you write a melody using a mode? I said, listen to I Burn For You by Sting. Right there. Perfect example. That's a modal melody. 100%, with a concluding sentence, and your love flows through me. It is just mind-boggling there. And then the chorus. That's the thing about our Sting's melodies. They just sound good when you play them with the bass line and the melody note together. That's how you know you have a great melody. If you can play. If you can just play the bass note and the melody together and it sounds good, you got a killer melody right there. But I just love, too, how he sets it up, all those notes. She's got that da 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 right then using that third there, but uses that flat six. The orchestrator is using that flat six in his orchestration because Sting is using that note all through the melody. But I love how he goes, I burn for. I love that. Da, 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 da. That is absolutely so strong. And that minor third modulation that he uses in there is just genius. When it hits you, you're like, what was that? I burn for
burn for.
Right here.
Stars will fall from dark skies.
And then when he hits that flat 6, that when after that, because that, I mean, you're hearing these, that G sharp. It's almost like you're going from, almost like an E minor to E major when you're going from E minor to C sharp minor. If you think of C sharp minor is the relative minor of E major. Right? So that, because you've added that G sharp in there, and you're hearing E minor, and then that G sharp gives it a lift in that C sharp minor chord, right?
Stars will fall from dark skies. You see shed rocks are turning.
Wow.
Quiet fills the room.
You're just sawing on that C sharp.
Love flows through me. Though I lie here so still, I burn for.
So it's just the same melody. Just absolutely kills me. That is no auto-tune, nothing. That's perfect, perfectly sung melody too. This is the kind of stuff that when I was teaching ear training, I tried to teach people to listen for things like this. Okay, diatonic melodies are pretty easy to hear. When I say diatonic, I mean ones that are, you know, chord tone based, that are scale based, but you know, there's a lot of pop songs use pentatonic melodies. So they'll just use the one, like if it was E minor pentatonic, 1 flat 3 4 5 flat 7. You find a lot of things like that. When you start using those other notes that are outside the pentatonic scale, or even the minor triad, it's almost like he's implying a D7, right? I just love that. If you get my ear training course, I'll give you my pitch one more time. For $99, you can get all 3 of my educational things that I sell. My Beato Ear Training, which has 80 video lessons, hundreds of interactive training modules, and a 27-page PDF, okay? My Beato Book Interactive. This is all for $99, just total. Most people that sell courses sell one thing for over $100 or so. So I do this deal for people that tune into the live streams here. I just want people to improve themselves as musicians. That's it. That's my goal. That's why I've made 1,060 videos on this channel, 332 on my Rick Beato 2 channel. So I've made 1,300, almost 1,400 free videos here on YouTube in the last 6 years. And I just hope that some people improve as musicians and, you know, can figure out things for themselves. You know, that's really that's what's always been the goal. Teach people so they can teach themselves, right? I mean, that's the goal of the teacher, is to make yourself irrelevant. I gave a talk in Iceland to a group of music teachers, and I said that the thing about having an actual teacher is that a teacher can evaluate your performance, right? Are you rushing? Are you dragging? Are you playing with emotion? Are you playing musically? Are you playing with dynamics? Another thing that can do that is just recording yourself and being actually true to yourself, being honest about your playing. Am I pushing the beat? Am I dragging? Is that a good phrase? Does that phrase have a conclusion to it, right? That's my new term I learned from you guys. See, when I do live streams, or when I teach lessons, I always just say, oh, I learn way more than my students learn. Just by teaching, I'm learning. And I learned from Terry in here that said that the melody has a conclusion, talking about the end of that first end of the first phrase. It does. It really has a conclusion, like the end of a sentence. It's more like a paragraph. It's more like 4 sentences. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. That's the second sentence. Da 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 da. And the 4th sentence. Da 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 da. It's almost like A B A C, right? Somebody asked me about the rhythm thing. How do you know 6/8 or 3/4? And how do I know this is in 6/4? I'll tell you, this is like a halftime feel. That's why. 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Now that I have found you.
It's just the kick is on every 6 beats. That's how you can tell this is a 6/4 groove, right? So it's 1, 2, 3, snare, 5, 6, kick. I like to think of, like, if you have a groove and you have a kick and a snare, the time signature you can't figure out until you've heard at least 1 kick and 1 snare, as far as I'm concerned, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, kick, 2, 3, snare.
Now that I have found you.
It's really a great halftime groove there, right? And when he goes to the bridge, it doesn't really change. It's a loop.
Stars will fall from dark skies.
Right?
Musician rocks.
So everything that's happening around it in the arrangement, the rhythmic and harmonic interplay, if it didn't have such an interesting string part, if it was just a static or a, you need to have some more movement there to give the sound of the mode, right? If I'm in E Aeolian, I'm thinking about those notes. I just love... That's the kind of stuff that's in my Beato book too, and in my quick lessons, is how to learn those kind of lines and chords and things like that. Those are modal chords. That's just E minor. to me, that's just, I'm thinking E Aeolian, right? I'm just playing over E minor, but I'm playing all those different interesting colors. Even when I'm playing, when I'm improvising, I'm trying to play lines that have conclusions to them, right? That is really the, when you're playing, when you're improvising in a mode, instead of just running up and down the scale, you got to play intervals that resolve themselves, right? You want to hear those things. You want to hear those. Just love that sound. Just beautiful, beautiful. That's minor. He has Dorian going on. That's Dorian. A Dorian. So you got those chords: C, D, E minor, A minor, B minor. It's not A minor, B major, right? Modal. Beautiful. So go to rickbeato.com, get the ultimate bundle. You guys are amazing. You guys are amazing. I'll tell you more about my Iceland trip coming up here soon. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. My signature guitar comes out on Tuesday, by the way, and I will have a video about it then, for those of you that keep asking me, writing to me and asking me about it. So, yeah, so I'll be making a video on that. So this Tuesday, it's unbelievable. 2 years. 2 years. Okay, you guys are the best. We'll see you later.